Sorry, they're digging up tar or something outside. Okay, well, on that happy note, I was wrong about javelins, as I'm sure of you, Mr. Reddit, know, of which the common folk you probably don't know. Wow, this fucking. I just. Shit makes me look like I have a head dent. Like, I don't know how to cover up that window. I can't do anything about it. I've gone off topic like twice and I haven't even started. I was wrong about javelins, okay? And I'm willing to admit that. I'm perfectly susceptible to changing my opinion should new information come to mind. So I was just thinking about how useless javelins are and how they're kind of like bad and how no one uses them. And I remembered the new skill that came out with the Definitive Edition. Definitive Edition. Definitive Edition. Definitive Edition. So, you remember how I said dual guns are overpowered? Remember how I almost kind of didn't really mention effect charge that much? You remember that skill I didn't mention for javelins that can potentially outpace Blossom Dance? Of course you didn't. No one used it. You ever heard of maximum voltage? So I did the math, and under the right circumstances, maximum voltage is capable of doing the highest scaling damage in the game, doing 270 times one hit of damage in a single use of the art. There's only one thing stopping it from doing that, and that is economics. Who is going to destroy their skull for that extra 9 times? It's more than 9 times that you get from destroying the skull, technically. You are missing a lot by not destroying your skull. And it also is a TP art, so it does have higher damage capacity than a normal art. I'm not destroying my skull for optimal damage when I can get a good enough result from just hitting the enemy really hard with anything else in the game, quite frankly. It's like I'm being blessed with the holy light here. Okay, so dual guns, effect charge nullifies any special conditions that need to be fulfilled in order to trigger an art's effect. For example, Executioner needs to be in a ranged combo in order to do its extra damage. If you use effect charge on it, then you don't have to use it in a ranged combo in order to get maximum damage out of Executioner, though it's probably just better to use it in a ranged combo for more damage anyway. That made me wonder what does and doesn't count for this effect. Like, in theory, if an enemy had effect charge on them and then you used what was it like takedown shot, first down, like that one sniper art that only gets humanoids, and that one assault rifle art that only topples mechanoids. Like, does that count for effect charge? That wouldn't really matter too much since you're using dual guns and no one else in your party's probably gonna use it. Lizelle is not keeping that shit on 24/7. I'm gonna be quite honest. So I got to thinking if it probably doesn't. If it definitely applies to the range combo stuff, like the extra damage you get from that, then there's no way it doesn't apply to the scale destruction of maximum voltage. My mouth almost. My mouth doesn't move like whenever I'm in this position, my mouth just doesn't need to move when I talk. What the fuck? I look AI generated right now. God, this light. I'm gonna stand for this. Here, you guys, I can look down at you guys. That's fine. I'm good with that. Hey, so this is insane, right? 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 How come no one else has ever thought about it? I've never. I feel like I would have seen this brought up somewhere. However, no, never mind. Okay. Right, I forgot the community is only on Reddit. It's funny. I've actually been looking at like a lot of like Wikipedia comments and Reddit stuff. Wow, the community is just so Reddit. I don't like this community. You guys are weird. You freaks. Disgusting. You disgust me. Freaks. Quite frankly, you're all beneath me. So it doesn't really matter at the end of the day. Like you're here, I'm up here. Okay, you couldn't even see my hand in frame. That's how high up I am. So, like I keep saying, this is insane, right? I haven't seen anyone like. Hang on, let me do a quick search here. I don't see anything directly mentioning it or what I'm talking about here. Okay, I think I might be one of the first people to think about this and share it online. So, I haven't even done Alexa's story yet. That's how useless I consider her skills. Or arts. Fuck you guys. Look, you guys are gonna comment on every single fucking grammatical mistake I make here, so it doesn't even matter if I correct myself. Go fuck yourselves. I'm a badass. Look, I'm the one flipping you off here. What are you guys gonna do? Put middle finger emojis in here? Yeah, that's right. Remember, down here, up here. I'm a little teapot. You're barely the plate, asshole. Yeah, I want to try this out sometime. My first build of the game was I mentioned in the last video photon saber ray gun. Now I'm doing a sniper dual swords, and I think I'm gonna try javelin dual guns. I think that's gonna be really cool. But I'm gonna have to stop relying on debuff arts then to get TP and overdrive. I've been really reliant on that for a while. I gotta stop soon. Soon. Yeah, I'm gonna try it. The sniper build's really fun. I get to just use afterburner and it does a lot of damage. I just switch between like shrapnel and what's called sidewinder. Yeah, it's just cool. And I've been considering taking up Slaying, but I don't have that skill yet, and I don't know if it's melee range, even though it says it's a ranged art. That sounds really confusing, which is why I haven't really considered it yet. Anyway, yeah, that's about it. No, I can't end like that. Uh, Cup, you're drinking. This is the first time my face has been on video in a while now I'm thinking about it. I wanted to address this directly from a more upfront perspective. This is where I am now. This is since I did the Great Broom Arts back in the day, 6 months ago. Not even, well, 7, 8, 9 months ago. Wow. Okay, that was one of the only times my face has ever been on camera in a while either. I do this very sparingly, so I hope you guys understand how significant a change this is, how great a breakthrough this has become. So, as I said before, cup, I'm drinking. I miss